I have goats, then it means I won't venture into the goat business because I cannot afford that capital. If there's so much taxation on businesses, it means you're even demotivating me from starting a business because I am working for you, I am not benefiting anything. So taxation is really not the way to go.
Basically, they don't pay tax. They don't have a, what do we call it?
A salary.
They don't have a salary that is taken to the bank because this salary is basically deducted from the bank. A motorcycle rider doesn't have even a pay slip. So they're not the ones who are being benefited.
Nyotangu ikuzima. Mi kampeni yangu ilikuwa fine, hata nominations zilikuwa fine. So ilifika tu a point ile kaka mwazae wakasema ni aje, wacha ikuwe tu ni hivi. Boys amekopa for 1 month, for 1 term.
Na vijana usiende hapo, usifanye hivi, you know, they are given them.
We should it's play with boys.
Yeah, it's
I know.
It's not bad. Listen, but what are we telling our young boys? You know, because from that
Sonia, who is always the host of Web Talk Show, and you're always live on Atec TV and Atec Radio. And today we have a splendid topic, and this is about vijana. No, people complain they are always bring boy child. Why don't you talk about boy child? Leo ni sisi tunakudiscuss. I want to discuss about the impacts of boy child. Maisha yenu inakuangaje kama boy child? Kwa pale nje mtani. Tuambie. So, with me today is a very beautiful guest. Ni mrembo by the way. Mkwana nikileta boy child ndaleta boy. Oh. So, it is my first time to see a woman standing for boy child. Ni maajabu mlimpatia ni labda ule ako nayo kana mtreat vizuri, that's why mamuacha ni watete. Okay, so like every day I always say, remember to subscribe, like, comment, share, and also like our pages on TikTok. WhatsApp, you can text us and send us your comments because down the screen our number is always there. We are all active on X. The X is the new Twitter. I think now people are used to it. It is the X. You can find us at Tech TV Kenya, and also on YouTube at Tech TV Kenya, and also on Facebook at Tech TV Kenya, and Instagram at Tech TV. Which one have I forgotten? Oh, there's TikTok. I'm almost forgetting. And also there is a thread, the new thread. Also we are there. You can find us all the social medias, and me, you can find me in all social medias. And our girl Sonia, and on my side, I want to introduce my beautiful guest. She's a pretty woman and a very adorable lady. Unajua tu boy, the manatia bibi. Lazima kwa kuna kitu. Hezi tetea tu boy child without something good. Lazima leo. Tumeka na Bushimo ndani ya studio by the way. And she's an honorable. Honorable ni wasichana. Ya vijana. Ya high excellency. I hope my videographer can. Our guest in the studio, we have on my left side is a very pretty woman. But then she's a full vibe. I can't Mheshimiwa Joanna sisi, so joke a lot with her. Guys, you can see her. I think my camera can zoom her face. Oh my God, it's very small. Oh, mwane nywele kai yangu ya msafara asla. Okay, everyone said I think she's gonna introduce her name and tell us who she is. Atuambeni Mheshimiwa. Acha tu niachia hapo atajieleza. Karibu sana, tuelezee wewe ni nani, unatoka wapi, Mheshimiwa wapi, unafanya nini? Hivi tupate kazi, si ndio watu behind the scenes. Yeah, so karibu sana ndani ya Tech TV and Atec Radio.
Thank you so much, Lisa. My name is Winnie Ruthia. Na niko na ingine ya Kikuyu ni ama Wangoi, but I go by Winnie Ruthia. I'm an advocate for the boy child. I believe in the boy child and I highly speak for their rights and their needs. So yeah, I thank you so much for the compliment.
Kuna ila mficha lakini nimeshamwambia pale chini maji Mheshimiwa. So
Mheshimiwa,
watu wacheze na kuna namba, ukiwa namba mpesa. Kuna kwa mpesa. Wewe mimi najitetea ndani ya studio. Okay, always we say when talk show is always a vibe and a vibe and a vibe. We talk about everything that is affecting the people outside. Also globally, tuna discussing vitu strange. You can find politics, tuko hapa, tuko pale, kwa entertainment, and we are always there. That is Lisa, wherever Lisa is, it has to be hot and epic. That's why we are here. So today, guys, I have this problem. I've seen let's start with this, something that is trending. A young boy who died on a road accident. He was a TikTok star called Brian Chira. May his soul rest in peace. Actually, that was a very sad incident. Actually, even me ilinikach usiku nikilala nasikia tu ngoma inaimbanga. Alikuwa anaimba the certain song he loves from a certain musician in Kenya. And this boy, tukiangalia back then, I used to seek help from the social media. So it looks like this guy was under mental health or he wanted help and people didn't respond. But right now, tunapata people have contributed 7.5 million in his case. Yeah? And he's dead. But when he was alive, wanted 100 bob, no one was there. Was just throwing words at him and saying, oh, you are a drunkard. Oh, sijui, I will bury you. Oh, sijui, tafuta kitakufanya. Oh, even the school even just him out. Or everyone doesn't want him. He was like an enemy. People hated him. That's a boy child. So can you tell us what is the impact on it? Because when this boy wanted help, when he was alive, no one was there. Now he's dead. Everybody contributed. What's really happening? Because when a boy child talks about the problem, why people don't show up that quickly?
First of all, I can say as a society, we really need to create awareness that even boy child can cry for help. And with the notion that we have we have classified them as the strong people, the strong pillars of the society, to a point where when they break, we can't be able to relate with them or to give them a safe space for them to express what they are feeling, how they are hurt, because of how we have labeled them, they're strong, But these men, they also need our help. If you see a man, it's so rare to see a man coming out crying, seeking for that help. But for we as including the men themselves, instead of holding them, holding their hands or wanting to know what's really bothering them, we are there mocking them, making fun of them, making fun of the situation they are in. But at the end of it, these people, they normally have a very bad mental breakdown, and you'll find most of them committing suicide, going into depression. But if we can hold such a boy child and get them, for us to be able to understand the kind of situation they are in, the kind of help they are supposed to be given, I think we can be able to save many souls.
I really like that because it's a good thing. I hope people, when Brian Chira was alive, people could have seen the mental side problem that he had. It's not only the one. He's given awareness to many people so that people can concentrate on the boy child. And Winnie here is one of the activists for the boy child mental health. I've never seen any man or men or team of men trying to do, we're going for a walk or not mandamano, I'm sorry. That I speech. It's I speech. I hope it will be cut there. So guys, demonstrating about mental health awareness for men. I've never seen even a ban outside. It has to be every day. It's about the girl child. Every day, kila siku tunanga, msichana amekosa pad, msichana ametaka nini, msichana hajasoma. Then you find a big group of women standing with the girls, and also boy child is being forgotten. So what can you tell us? Mi kwa hapa mtano unanga tu. Boy child ako pale mtano anavuta drugs zake, anatumia weed, it's called weed, muni correct, the bang, the bang.
Yeah.
You don't.
You can just call it the bang.
It's a bang.
Yeah.
Not the bang. The bang with H. Sijali, pronunciation with the Luo people, H and A is always a problem. I don't know why. So guys, this is it. You find in a group of boys, wameka pale mtani wanakula. That live is called, is there English name for the live?
Cat. It's called cat.
It's the cat. It's called cat. Mira is called cat. With English.
In
Hey.
English.
You don't know.
In English, it's called cat.
It's called cat.
Yeah.
Wale mimi najua
KH.
gani? Mimi najua they are the bay leaves that people cook with. You are
KHAT.
My English teacher don't be ashamed. I forgot. It's a problem of forgetting. So guys, unapata ile sisi Kiswahili nini lugha mtani unakula jaba. Yeah, jaba na ndio jiba, kama ni jiba I don't know nakajag. Some black puff. Some black alcohol. I don't know if they call alcohol or beer. That's a beer. It's called the name. It's called what? You guys will help because these are the things we see in mtani pale. Hakuna kitu tunaweza fanya because we pass them, we look at them like hawa kuna tu raha zao, watakuwa tu fiti. Winnie, what do you do about such kind of group of boys? Tuambie, ukiwaona, does it touch you? Have you ever gone to
Yeah, it does. It does a lot because I have a group of, I won't call them boys, a group of men. Let me be specific in feather. So it saddens me a lot to find them. Most of them like just sleeping, under the, the footbridge, just under the footbridge, that footbridge at Feather. They are my guys, they are my G's. I love those men so much, but it saddens me a lot to just find them there. Most of them, they are just indulging in alcohol in the broad light instead of them going to hustle. But if you look back, there is an underlying issue to why it has gotten to a point where these men, they can't even go to hustle. They're just under the bridge, sleeping, drunk, So the thing is, what we are supposed to do, it's just going back to the grassroots issue to understand what's affecting these men. And there is this point you have identified that most of girl child, they find that we are going to give them pads when they are when they cry for help, we are there. And have you noticed when it's a girls, is it an International Women's Day, how active people are normally are? Very active.
Yeah.
A lot of organizations, many stakeholders, they come in, they put a lot of effort on the girl child. But have you ever heard about the Men's Day or the International Men's Day?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
You have heard about it. But have they put the effort that they put on the girl child?
Lakini so natakanga pesa na Range Rover.
No, listen, let me tell you. You see, if nini time ya kwenda kuona msichana umempelekea pad, that's on the lower level part of it. Unaona, what can we do? The same thing for a man at that level, the same level. What can we do? Can we empower them? Can we give them the mental health, the counseling, for them to see therapists, for us to empower them? What can we do? That's where there is a gap. These people, the girl child that has already been helped, many stakeholders, many organizations, many NGOs, they are coming up to help the girl child, which is not bad. It's not bad. But if you look at the SDG, the Sustainable Development the goals, so you remember the SDG, I think it's SDG number 5.
Yeah.
Where the empowerment of women and whatever, but they forget for us to have the gender equality, both the women and the men. They are supposed to, as we empower the women, we should not forget about the boy child, because if we forget about the boy child, there is no equality there. There will be the scale will not be balanced. That's why we came in and we identified there was a gap. And this gap, we are supposed to speak about it. And how can we then, how will we be able to facilitate everything that is needed in this gap? What can we do? It's not only men who can, men, it's so rare for you to find a man speaking up.
Yeah, I've never seen
it's hard. It's hard.
But why? I think
it's hard.
Should love them.
I think it's how the society has labeled them. As I started, you see, for a man, we see them as the head. We see them as the providers. We see them as like we lean on them. They are our security.
But that is what a woman should do, because a woman, we should lean on them.
Exactly. But now see, we should do that. But we should be able to give them a space to breathe, because we are putting a lot on these men. And that's why you'll find them having such breakdowns. Because if you find a man, like example, he's a provider, okay? He's unable to provide because there are situations that come, like a man is unable to provide for the family. So if we are looking at them as the providers, the situation has come, they're not able to provide, Do you think this man, like we the women, not every woman is like, will be able to understand the situation this man is in for them to either help or just to hold their hand, like even to tell them it's okay, even to tap their shoulder, there is tomorrow to be the better day, But you find most of us, what we do, we criticize them, we put them down. And if you put a man down, of course, do you expect that man to be in their right senses, with their mental health to be okay? Let's not look at it as like a woman and a man. Let's look at it in humanity, okay? As a human being. If, example, Lisa, you are a man, okay? You have a family, and this family needs to eat, they need rent, need shelter, you are unable to provide, okay? How would you feel if your wife will be the one who's criticizing you, who's putting you down, in your human nature? Do you think you'll be okay? Because you need the support. You need someone to hold you as a man, So we should stop. That's where I'm coming to. It's not bad to label them as the strong or the pillars of the society or the family. That's their nature. That's how even the Bible tells us the man is the head. Okay? But let's just minimize putting a lot of loads on them. Let's help them. Wakishindwa tukwe hapo, akienda kuanguka hivyo hapo mshikilie. Ndio mwanaume asipate to be in a point like there is not turning back. Unaona? That's why you find most of these men I'm talking about in fact that they had families, but from what they have been through, walionaweze. Okay. Most of them, they are not that strong. They give up. And that's why you'll find them indulging in alcohol, in drugs, sleeping under the bridge the whole day, because they don't have anyone to tell them it's okay. You can fall, but you can also rise. That's where now we are failing as the society.
Hey, watu wangu, Miss Wali pale. Men's Day. I see there's a group of men that's called the Men Conference. What does it do? What does it do? I think I should be told what is Men Conference do? What does Men Conference do? Because when we go for Men's Day, we want to be alone. Men are always like, we want to be alone. We're going for Men Conference. We're going to zoo. There's this journalist that leads a former journalist of Iran Media Service, who leads the program. But it's okay. It's okay. So my question goes to there's we interact with people. Sometimes our Uber drivers can be the therapists of the day. So I asked this Uber driver, how do you manage when driving this while you have a family at home? And this Uber driver like, oh no, my wife wants this, my wife wants this. I remember when I say men are our pillars. Yes, the Bible says, even then preaching says so, not even preaching, even God wrote that. We come from their ribs, so we are their supporters spiritually. We have to support them spiritually, by the way. And you as a lady in the house, because you as a lady in the house, what do you do to your man? Have you ever asked him when he comes to the house, did you manage to get what you want? Is it everything? Is everything okay? Because this Uber man aliniambia hivi Winnie, hey, mimi nikifika tu hivi nimeweka hii gari chini. Lala kelele, utaleta, nilikuwa nataka kushuka sijui hivi, nilikuwa nataka kufanya hivi. A woman, you know your man can't provide the exceed that you want.
Yeah.
And this is what we try to fight, because they're going to give us our future husband. We're still young people and we still want to get married. And if we destroy them, their kids are going to be like, my mom was like this, my mom was like this, my mom was like this. And this is not the way. So this guy was like, how can women help men to analyze their mind? Because this man told me he does everything for the lady. He has given the lady, pays rent, he pays school fees, he do everything for this lady. And there's nothing he does wrong, because in a month he's doing a Uber is his side hustle, but he has other side hustles. Like in a month he can spend over 180,000 to this woman, also to the family of the woman. So the woman, one day the man was drunk and he came late because he wanted some peace of mind. And when he came home late, the lady was like, he locked him out. He locked the gate, even the house. Now he told the watchman, don't let him out, don't let him in, let him sleep outside. That's what the man slept outside. Again in the morning he woke up and bought some little clothes, and then he left to his asshole. So I was asking her, how can women give peace? Because this guy was talking to me. It was really hard, because I think he told me like, I want to go away because I really need to get some peace of mind. Maybe I get some side chick, and if I get some side chick, maybe I can analyze my mind, because I need some calmness in my head. When you make noise, what can women in the house? Because this is about marriage, or people are can we say, or settling down, or maybe girlfriend, boyfriend. But how can women help the men in marriage? Because many that commit suicide are married men. Because young boys commit suicide because of little stuff, lack of employment. But the men who commit suicide are the men who are married. These are the age of 36 and above. How can women help them? The wives, how can they be helped? Because do you have any point? How can they be tackling their mental state?
You see, mostly here, well, the main thing is finances, right?
The main thing is finance.
Right? So one thing, can we normalize like talking about finances even before getting married? When you're in your courtship, when you are dating, even before you bring this lady into your house, can we normalize talking about finances? You know, even because right now, for sure, the economy is hard.
It's very
you
hard.
can't depend on that manatee for everything.
Have goals, then it means I won't venture into the goat business because I cannot afford that capital. If there's too much taxation on businesses, it means you're even demotivating me from starting a business, because I am working for you, I am not benefiting anything. So taxation is really not the way to go.
Basically, they don't pay tax. They don't have a, what do we call it?
A salary.
They don't have a salary that is taken to the bank, because this salary is basically deducted from the bank. A motorcycle rider doesn't have even a pay slip. So they're not the ones who are being benefited.
Nyotangu ikuzima. Mi kampeni yangu ilikuwa fine, hata nominations zilikuwa fine. So ilifika tu a point ile kaka mwazae akasema ni aje, wacha ikuwe tu ni hivi. Boys amekopa for one term. Tulikuwa tunataka tu mwachia
usicheze na vijana, usiende hapo, usifanye hivi, you know, they are given them.
We should it's play with boys.
Yeah, it's
I know.
It's not bad. Listen, but what are we telling our young boys? You know, because from that
Oh, Winnie, you should pardon yourself. Umesema mbona finance or what? Finance or what, eh? What is the finance? Why should we look at the finance?
Because it's one of the main reasons that you'll find many homes breaking, and mostly you find as a man is the provider, right? You'll find this man, he's not able to provide because maybe there is a situation that has happened which results to them not being able to provide, and mostly it's all based on their finances, you see. So I was saying, can we try and normalize talking about finances before going into marriages, before bringing a woman into your house and calling her your wife? You know, we should normalize such things because they will help us to avoid a lot of issues. Yeah.
But the guys who said, like, I was talking, it looked like he's very financially stable. He has the money. He provides everything. If his budget monthly for the lady, the woman, it's 180,000. So I wonder why the woman is not giving the peace, because the man says he lacks peace. He doesn't have peace. So I really wanted to know wapi mwanamke anafaa kusaidia vipi mwanaume mentally, because this man wanted some mental peace, like what is is ready to do get a side chick, to do something, or have some peace. He's okay financially, anaja kosa ana provide. Nini wanawake wanafaa tufanye tukilinganisha pale kwa ndoa, kwa sababu most of the men who commit suicide are married men. Young people die for useless things that are not really compatible with the Kiskia is just like that things like so lower stuff needs. So what is the compatible thing that a woman can do to help the man, support them mentally, support them, give them the peace that every man complains, mimi sina amani, mimi sina mani. Nini wanako nafaa kufanya?
And that's why all this narrows down to the fact that we are supposed to create their awareness where men also need our support. You know, they need our sympathy. They need like someone they can talk to, and all that support. I think most of them, they can trust their wives. So a woman should be able to give a man a safe space for them to be able to talk or to be able to express what they are feeling. And if your husband comes home, of course, everyone has everyone has a long day at work. You know, you don't know what the kind of stress this person has been through. You don't know the kind of people they have met, you know. So if this person comes home, can we do the do me, I do you, that slogan? Unaona, do me, I do you. Ama, what goes are, you know, like, as for me as Winnie, can I like be able to live in a space where if I come in after a long day, that when I get in that house, I find it's all about nagging, about complaints, you know. Can we try ile kidogo to be able to appreciate the little effort these men are bringing in these houses? Unaona, let's try. Because it's not easy with the economy right now. Trust you, Melissa, it's not easy for you to see a man being able to take care of their family in the economy, for them to be able to pay school fees, to pay rent, to bring food, you know. Can we try just to even sympathize with these men? I think it can change a lot. Yeah.
Where, hey, boy child, munapitia. You people are going through a lot. Actually. So, for me, I want to know, Winnie, you are a girl and you are a woman, not a girl. Hey, poleni. Zote, she's a girl, she's a female, and she's a woman. So, guys, usijali leo, my viewers, hakuna kitu tumekuja, mimi niko fiti. It's a Monday, understand Monday. Monday is not a good day for working. Like, unamkanga tu juu unabidi umeamka. Shida inakumbusha kwa kitanda. Shida. So guys, it's a Monday, but mwelewe tu. So Winnie, why boy child? Mbona ulipata haraka pale kusema mimi ni mwanamke gangari, mwanamke gangari. Au woman empowerment, mnaitwaje woman empowerment, the strong ladies. Because right now we are in the government, we are fighting for the 2/3 gender.
Yeah.
The 2/3 rule, where one two men to rule. Yeah. When we have a president, but there's no president. In Kenya, there's no president. Any woman who can stand for president. I don't know why, but it's okay. So, why did you go for boy child? Why boy child?
Why
Why?
boy child?
Why? Why?
To start with, I'm a daughter to a man, right? I'm a sister. I have a brother. I'm a auntie. I have nephews. Okay, and at the end of it, there was need for someone to speak up about the issues that are affecting the boy child, and change begins with you. You know, you can't wait for change to come. I don't know from where, you know. So I was like, what if I start this? Will our future be okay? Will my nephews, one day I'll be a mother, I may be blessed with a son, you know, or sons. In this, like the society or the environment I'm in, is it safe for my boys? You know, is it safe for my brother? Is it safe for my nephews? So there was a need. And the reason why I came up with all this is because there was this time, this initiative, I started it last year. So there was this time I was on social media, and it was like an Instagram post of, you remember the Mtumba guy, this guy, you know, the Mtumba man. So this Mtumba man, apparently he got assaulted by the girlfriend. And then he posted on his platform, on his social platform. So when I was going through the comment section, it was so sad on how people were laughing at him, mocking him, making fun of the situation he was in. And mind you, this is a man who has come out hurt. He had like bruises all over, you know, he was in the hospital. Instead of like, for us, you know, assault is assault. That's what I say, regardless of the gender. Assault is assault. And we are supposed to normalize the fact that even men can be assaulted. And we need people who can be able to speak out about it. That men can be assaulted and they need help when they come out in that situation. So, Lisa, I was going through the comments, you know, it saddened me sana. I was like, I had to put like myself in this guy's shoes. Okay, like I asked myself, what if it was my brother who was assaulted by the girlfriend? What if it was my nephews who went through the same thing, and they come out seeking for help, and then the world, the people they expect to help them, they just make fun of it? Do you think these people will be okay? Do you think this boy child will be okay? No, you'll find this person going into depression. They'll have the thoughts of committing suicide, you know. Yeah, that's the reason I said enough is enough. These people, they need someone who's able to voice out what they are facing. Yeah.
Hey, oh, boy child. Okay, this mimi maswali ni mingi. Unajua mimi napendanga nikisikia mambo boy child nashindwa. Mbona waongei? Mbona vijana mpendi kuongea? Not vijana. We are not talking about vijana. I think boy child is a full the full vocabulary to call it a boy child mental awareness, mental health awareness. And boy child asemi, kwa nini unapata mwanaume hizi ongea shida yake? Hizi sema mimi niko na shida fulani. Like the other day a guy approached me and he texted me with some painful things like, really I'm sorry, niko na boy child activist hapa, msinione.
Sema acha tusikie.
Ni mambo alisema, I'm allowed to say it. So this guy is I think he's a grown up man. And he already has a family. And he was saying like, I have this problem of public speaking anxiety. I think that it's called a glossophobia. Glossophobia. So the glossophobia thing has been affecting him. He found that when he's in class, he's a teacher, but he's a teacher. So he was telling me like, Lisa, I can't stand in front of my guests. I can't stand in front of, not my guests, in front of my students or even in the university, because when I try to stand in front of them, I talk and then 5 minutes I just blab out. Like he's standing but he's off. Unonanga ule mtu anakuanga off-minded. So I was like, you are a man, you're married. Why? What is in your mind? Because it's a normal thing, because everybody experience public speaking anxiety. And I was like, one thing made me proud. For the first time, by the way, I've met a man. Yeah. I've not met him. I don't know him. He's not anonymous, but he has spoke out about his problem. But sijawai ona wakati mwanamume mwenzake amesimama nje na ban au women do. Umeona kampeni ya wanawake venye inaenda, or even someone sorry, in the political arena standing or talking about men mental health awareness. We need to stand with our men, because majority the deaths we have right now are young men. Those are, we call them our future husbands. We are still young and we are still looking at the future. We need husbands, so we are losing the husbands. Already we have lost a huge percentage. And tell us, why can't these men talk? Because if you find one, we're trying to tell them talk to us, because someone told me, Lisa, when I talk to a lady or I tell them my problem, they tend to use it as a weapon to insult us or come and hit us, because it's not easy. Why can't men talk? Because we need you're an activist for boy child, the men mentor, and I want to say, is there an environment where we are giving a free environment where these men can talk freely so that they can be heard? Pia tunajua napitia magumu.
So first of all, what we should do, as I always say, let's continue creating awareness. You see, let's change the, let's change the attitude of the multitude. By this I mean, can we change how we, the society, which includes men and women, can we change the fact that a man, let's change the ideology where a man cannot be able to express what they are feeling just because of them. They have been labeled as the men. Like the name man comes with a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things. So a man, you'll find a man, they have already labeled them to be strong. Okay? We have not created like a safe space for them to be vulnerable. That's one thing we are supposed to do. Let's create a safe space where these men can be able to be vulnerable and for them to be able to speak out. Because if that environment is harsh, do you think that person will be able to come and talk to you?
No.
They will not be able.
They won't.
So let's make the space safe for them.
Okay guys, we're gonna take a short commercial break. Just pop anywhere, unipige. Aja hapo naye. Mimi better than Congestina. Tutapambana. It's either we die. Though that's a wrong script. We can't die, we are not dying. I'm sorry for that. Itakuwa cut. So young people right now, whether they were on last time femicide, imekuwa young ni men are the problems, men are the victims. Men wameshikwa. It is all about men, and no one is hearing about their cry, because no one knows what is behind this. Why are these boys doing this? What is wrong? Is there a perspective where these youths can be talked at, or what is wrong? Even me, I want to understand. I mean, the future husbands.
Our future husbands.
Yeah, our habiti. Wananishtua. Wananishtua, ninaogopa ndo. Nikiona mtu anakaa hivyo zinatoroka. Mnani shock.
You see, for me, like in my foundation, we are not like focusing like on a specific like level, the development part of a man, or at the adult part of them. We are looking at it from the conception level, to the toddler, to the baby. Is it baby toddler? Even
yeah,
to the preteen, to the teen.
Yeah.
As we continue. So, you find a lot of girls, they are taught like from when they are small, ati usicheze na vijana, usiende hapo, usifanye hivi. They are given them.
We should play with boys.
Yeah, it's
I know.
It's not bad. Listen. But what are we telling our young boys? Because from that point of their lives, tumeona tu wasichana. Like for me, we are 3 girls in our family. Tumeambiwa don't do this, for you to have to be morally upright and everything, But I don't think I've seen it where most like parents, they are giving that guidelines to the boy child, you know. And that's where you'll find most of these boys, they are not able to handle even life situations. You know, they don't know even how to handle, maybe they're in an example, like for that case of, they are students, right?
Those are students because slightly
actually, what are you doing? Like, anyway, concentrate on your education. But the thing is, you see this man, this boy child, he made early ages, he was not like shown how you are supposed to deal with certain tough situations, or when you are stressed, how are you supposed to deal with it, or when you face rejection. You know, even rejection can cause a lot of damage. Big time.
Rejection.
But let me tell you, if you understand yourself, if you know how to deal with some situations in life, you know, and some things, they are supposed to be coming from like the external factors. Like, do you have like a parent who is able to show you like, this is how a man, if a woman maybe wrongs you, this is how you are supposed to treat a lady. It's either you walk out, or it's rather you shut up, or you know, such things. We take for granted such guidelines. Unaelewa? So we have left this boy ile kujitafutia the morality for himself.
But I think about boy child, see, I think it's a traditional. Ever since we grew up, even in the Bible, you find boy child are given the heart attacks. Kuna kitu anafaa kufata. Girl child, you're told not to follow this, don't do this. I think it's in traditional. Is that way you can people go to ushago? Ama there's a way, or a constitution or a law, where we can change that perspective so that people can have to know, mi niko hapa, I can do this, I can do this. Is there a way?
And you know, right now, times have really changed. Unaona, we can't be living like our great-grandfathers, our grandfathers, you know, times have changed. And right now, times are hard. Unaona? So, for us, we are supposed to be focusing on, like, how are we supposed to handle some things? Already we have already been told, don't do this, like you have your responsibilities, you're supposed to do this, nini evil. But now, can we change the mindset of how we look at these boys? Let's try and change, even not try, let's change the mindset. You know, we have really labeled these people to be the strong people. But they do break. They become weak. And when they are this weak, when they break, what do we do as the society to help them at that level? You know, that's why I'm saying, let's continue creating the awareness. Let's spread the word that we are supposed to change our mindset. Let's change the attitude of the multitude on how they see the boy child. Because the one thing, the more, Lisa, you need help, the more this boy needs help. The more you need someone to hold your hand, the more this person needs someone to hold their hand. The more you want to be empowered. It's the same way. This person needs to be empowered. Yeah.
Hey. Hapo kwa empower.
Sema kwa empowerment nini?
Empowerment. How can I empower boy child? My mentor, by the way, is not me. I'm not the problem. It's how I've grown up. The things we've been taught with our grannies and the great grannies, what were given by the oldies. They're not called oldies. The gold oldies. I don't know. That's the name. Wachanga the millennial, ama baby boomers. In Gen Z kusema ukweli, I don't think if there's a woman who will empower a man. Wow, maajabu. Hiyo tukipata, hiyo ni maajabu. Sijadanganya. Lakini, we empower them, yes. Come a girl, we empower them, so try empower. Even me, sometimes we try. We have photographers here, we have a videographer behind us, behind the scene. These are boy children who are doing all this stuff because mwanamke izifanya hizi vitu, tuta sweat. Mi ndapigwa shot. We are really fragile when it comes to such hard jobs. But squeezy, no nadi dem, women are doing what men are doing.
Yeah.
Kwa mjengo, mwanamke ako pale. Ikikuwa being a driver, women are there, nowadays you're doing what they can do. So it's called I think people are coming to the fact that the society are together, like the society now is going to learn changing that now women and men are equal. We should not be separate, putting women this way, man this way. So the problem is that old mentality. Umesema pale, you people are creating awareness and giving education on certain stuff, but we stick to the mental health awareness. Please do, guys, do something, because I'm losing my future husband and they're becoming scary. They are really becoming scary. In my Gen Z, Gen Z, these boys are really becoming scary. Okay, so kama girl child anataka sanitary pads, what do a boy child want? Because I see people say, what do you give the boy child? Because I know kuna wale wameka pale ulisema wanakula cat. Mire inaitwa cat. Leo ndo nimejua, mimi sijaijua. But is it a cat?
Cat, KHAT.
Ukweli Mire inaitwa cat? Wa.
You can Google.
Mimi nikawa nilifail my English teacher, but it's fine. Okay, leo tumesikia jaba inaitwa cat. Kuna they tell there's different of jaba na what else, there's some other things they took, vivi ama veve. There's a name. But you find them in a group there. Is there a way you can impact these boys will get employment? Wafanye kitu yote. How do you assist such group? Because definitely when you find a group of boys sitting together, they're sharing their sorrows. They're sharing the problem. No, even men don't talk to their other peers. Like they don't tell their problems to the other peers.
Yeah.
They don't. So hiyo pia umesema pati ya kuongea. You guys are trying to tolerate them, bring them near. We acquire them, we bembeleza them. Hey, kazi ni ngumu. we tunabembeleza. We need anaweza handle hiyo na foundation yake kubembeleza boy child pole. You come and talk, you say so that she can help me. Mimi bina ukuja kwangu hiyo tu is a wrong turn. Because I'll just laugh first and say like, what could I say? What should I do? So ni sawa. So these boys pale mtani wameka kwa group. Kuna ule anatumia wana nini smoke bang, some are under alcohol. We saw the other day someone tried to express their problems on social media and no one adheres to it. So what can you do about that? What can you organization as Winnie, what can you do about that?
In my organization, we have come up with, we have like a program where we're empowering these men. And as you can remember, you attended we had a workshop in Rwanda on the 16th of March, where it was a workshop where we were dealing with mental health. And we had these people from E-Waste, the We Center. Yeah. So by this, what we do, when we're in that group, okay, we have already specialists who are dealing with the mental health. They will get the help that they need when they to deal with their issues through these professionals. Okay, so and another way, our people from We Center, the E-Waste, they came specifically to deal on how we can generate an income through E-Waste. Okay, so if you are given such kind of information, you have already been showed how you'll be able to generate an income, so from there it's up to you to take the initiative of how you'll be able kujihaslia, unaona, because Lisa, I can't just come at you, I be giving you unga mchele every day. I can't. I'll just show you how to fish. And how will I show you how to fish? By bringing these people to where this boy child are and empowering them. That's what we are doing.
Hey, boy child, unasikia kuna opportunity hapo of employment hapo. Yani no, not employment opportunity. Entrepreneur opportunity. Yeah. Yani girl child anawapenda hivi vyote, sijui umemfanyia nini. I don't know what they are. Walikufanyia nini? Walikuchanganya kidogo. You can't just love.
We're just dealing with them the way they are. They are nice people anyway.
You are nice people.
Of course.
You are nice people. Hiyo tukipiga hiyo kura majority, I know you'll be 86% not nice.
No, they are
How nice are you?
Nice. How you accommodate them.
aje sasa.
It's how you
Kwani kuna venye nafaa accommodate.
If you are harsh on someone, what do you expect them to do to you?
Atukwangi
And ladies, wache maneno ya kushinda wamekelelea this boy child a lot of loads ati unafaa kufanya hivi, unafaa kunini. No.
See ladies.
No, it's
those
truth.
Ladies, those not me.
You know, it's the truth because we are giving a lot to these people that which they are unable to carry.
Lakini si mtu, yes umesema au ni watu wa young. Remember, me I always say my dad told me something. Before you go to a man, make sure you are occupied well. There's something you can sustain for yourself. By the way, boy child unapatia pressure, unapata dem. A man only do something to a woman whom he knows this woman can handle me even though when I'm falling. So women, we should be very, leo acha nitete boy child kidogo.
Kabisa.
We should treat these men with the fragility. Like even though how much their masculinity is strong, we are feminine, but we are let's try to make them stronger. Let's say to like support them, because I think what men needs, my dad was tell me, you're a woman, you're going to a strange family, you're never born, you don't belong to your dad or your mom, you're a species that you belong to mass, that's called like another place. And what you do is you should have, I don't know if it is okay, you guys, you'll all share thoughts or also WhatsApp us or on all social media with there. It is about you guys, women should go to the husband or into a relationship when you are financially, at least you can sustain yourself. Because don't go there, you are a woman na kuna kitu unadu, unaona umeenda mahali unakuwa kwa family fulani, in a relationship with some guy, maybe no, we are not forbidding relationship in a secondary, a young person, ama university, where you are big enough to make a good decision for in your life. We are just saying, as a lady, what can you do? Because don't go there to give this guy pressure. You don't know what he does at night. You know, men really take time to load when they sleep. You find usiku ndio sasa anapata kugenerate what is going to do next, what is going to do next. Sometimes I even wish I could be a man, because they always have money.
Which ones?
Men always have money. So guys, what you do, my dad told me, you have to go to a man when you are stably, you can sustain yourself, you have some things, if you're learn, if you're hustling, hustle, so that when you go this family, you will be called names. I know we mean get bitter because wametusiwa, wameitwa majina mbaya, so she's like, I'm gonna control this dude. No, you can't control the dude. How can you control a man? Atakupiga ngumi na hakuna kitu utafanya. You just be bringing more problems. So just go to a place where, go to this relationship when you're prepared. When you come back, we're gonna good men, by the way. There are men who are taught with their moms or their dads, wametrainiwa vizuri, because akipata dem hata amefika form 4 class 8, unapata ngana mpeleka shule, anasoma na memuoa, anamjengia biashara. Those are men, they are fully trained with the society, yani wamefunzwa vizuri sana. These are the men. Unasikia akisema I have to empower my girl, this woman. Lazima pia unyeshe uchali, mi unaweza ni empower, hadi mimi naweza kusupport, because end of the day there's a certain age men will reach where they need a woman support, because women stay, they say we stay longer. We stay longer. We do stay longer. So there's we need to support these men. Like so when you go to a family, make sure you have something, like hata kani form 4, no mwenye unaenda kwake. Sijasema tukapush ati boy hizi maride majasoma. Hujasoma, lakini kuna some men there wameongeleshwa, kama Winnie hapa anafanyia training pale kwake kwa foundation yake, mtamtafuta atapea number. Don't go there when you don't have a certificate, a paper to represent me, I can stand for myself in this family. No, as a man anakuanga na sakoli yake inakuanga kama tumesoma pie chart. The biggest support anapatia napeanga parents. Anekanga mamake mbele. Na dem hiyo ni mpigo kwa wasichana. Hiyo stakata, because unapata boy anapata salary yake Winnie pale, mama yake ndiye anapata the 20%, alafu ni kwa kando. As a woman, you're the wife. You should just understand, but sometimes boy child, I think kutongelelea hapo kuna kitu wanafaa kuminimize, kwa sababu they are not marrying their moms, they are marrying us, not their moms, ndio we need to tuongelelea hapo. So this is all my dad told me. So mimi paliniko, relationship are not it's not necessary right now in the age if you are below 30 or I think 28 is better enough. A lady is told to be by 25 years. When you're below 25 years, don't go to a relationship if you're not fully ready, because I know heal first. Wanawake muhila. Heal first so that we can save our future husbands. We need this men also in future to create something. There are a lot of things are coming. Life si pali imekuamia. So we need to pale. A man get his salary. The first thing anapatia the mom. Why?
I can't say the fact. No, but the thing is, as I said earlier, we should normalize talking about finances, okay? It's not bad to support your parents. It's not bad. But still, no, like the minute you left your father's and your mother's house and you went and decided that you are going to this new home where you are going to become the man of the house, where you have married and you have like a family, you know, I think there is one thing that we are supposed to put first. If we are able to balance, okay, for me, I can't say like I can't go against a man who's helping the parents, the mom or the dad, you know, it's not bad. But I think it all narrows down to communication with your partner. Okay, I can't give advice on relationships because even me myself, I'm not yet there, but at least the little knowledge I have, I can be able to share. I think, but not even I think, I know communication is key. If you are able to sit down with your partner and you discuss, by the way, this is what comes in this house, the income, like maybe your wives and your you just bring it all together. You say this is the amount or this percentage will go to helping our parents, and this other percentage will be for us to cater for our household needs. You know, it all narrows down to communication. Because if Lisa, I want to be able to communicate with you as my partner, and for me to be able to tell you, by the way, this percentage I'm supposed to send to mom or dad, you know, even in your human nature, will you like refuse, like will you not help your mother when she's in need? Will still definitely help her.
Hey, circumcise itabidi too.
No, yeah, you see, and most of them, they are these parents, you know, they are parents who don't need help from their children. We start there. And they are parents who depend on their children. You know, for them to survive.
But in the circle of men, I think it's too huge for them, because this man, he has a family.
And that's why I'm saying communication. You see, we are, you know, for a man who's
our parents don't understand.
No, you're supposed to put the boundary.
Hey, Winnie, ile parentship yenye tuko nao watu wa kitambo.
Communication. Hey. Because you have to respect the fact that you have another family here. Okay? Your children won't they won't go, like they won't starve because your mom has to eat. Okay? And your children won't go to school because their fee is not paid for, like your mom or your parents maybe wanataka sijui inaitangwaje monyo ile chumvi ya ng'ombe, you know. No, you have to communicate. Unaona, know how to balance, know how to deal with your finances. And it's so very important for people to be able to learn how to manage their finances, because finances, it causes a lot of issues in a household. But if we can be able to have the knowledge on how we are able to manage the income that we get, the percentage that will go out, the percentage that will be saved, the percentage that will be used in our houses, it all comes down to how you deal with your issues. Unaona, don't put a lot of sijui mamangu lazima ni, it's okay, saidia mamako, hakuna mtu amekataa usaidie mamako, but ukisaidia huko nje, is your family catered for? You know, kama umeweza kukula mkate leo, of course just put the limit, you know, ile boundary. And it's not, inaona nimesema, it will all narrow down to how you communicate. Because At least if I'm able to tell you, by the way, I call you, let's say you are my mom, I call you and say, hey, by the way, mom, this month things are a little bit tight, so I have like 200 on this month. Can you just take this, ikupeleke kidogo kidogo, unaona? And at that point, you have already even communicated with your wife. You see, I don't think hapo kunaweza kuwa na shida. That side utakuwa umeisort, and this other side pia umeisort, which italeta peace to both sides. I think I can just say that for me, but I'm not an advisor on that because I'm not yet there.
She's not yet there.
I'm not yet there.
Unatafuta, labda waambie viewers kama unatafuta ama uko tu sawa. You know, when a woman has power and money, mimi sidanganyangi. Mwanamke kwa na pesa, ushaona hadi wale wanakuanga governor. I don't know where the husbands go, but I don't understand. But men, kitu kubwa muhimu ni, by the way, ni ukweli. The women in power, like a woman, I don't know where the husbands go, but they have kids. But I wonder why. But I don't know where the husbands are. But this person
compromise.
No. I think you have seen it. You can tell me. One of the politicians, women in but I think in Africa, that thing happens in Africa. That things happens in Africa. I saw a lady president, I think, in one of the countries in the Western. She has family. She was the president. And she resigned because she was like, she didn't do a good justice for a man who defiled a kid, a young child, and to be prisoned. And this man was prisoned for 20 years. And she thought, like, the decision she made as a president, I have to resign because that's how to support the boy child also. But you find that she has a husband, she can represent the husband in public, but when it comes to siseme wa Kenya, I'm not talking about I'm saying about Africa. When I see a woman in power, I've never seen the husband. I don't know where the husbands go, but they have kids. Yeah, they have kids.
If they have kids,
but
you see, the thing is, I think I'm not.
I think men doesn't like that thing of
like a woman who's more empowered. But I think the thing is, we, like most of us, what we do or where we go wrong. I'm just saying where we go wrong. You take your titles into your house, forgetting that at the end of it, you are going to find the head of the house, who is a man. You know na. And me, Lisa, what I say. If you choose to get married, jua hapo you are a wife. Unaona, all your entitlement, all your sijui wanaitwaje madam, you live outside. When you go into that house, you are a wife. Now you have to take full responsibilities that a wife is supposed to do. And where do we go wrong? Sikiza kwanza, where do we go wrong? Ukishapeleka hizo entitlement zote into your house, forgetting that you're supposed to be first a submissive person. Okay? A woman, you're supposed to. That's what the Bible tells us to do. You submit.
What do we have to submit?
What do we have to submit?
Hey, listen. No, what do I have to submit? What is, if I can do wifely chores, na submit,
no,
what am I supposed to submit?
And funny thing, you see, wifely chores, they're not like like if you have money, of course you'll have people doing the house chores.
Yeah, that is submitting.
Right? You know,
you need.
Hey, Lisa, I think let's not talk much about that because
she has to tell me.
Like, to submit, it's about, first of all, you have to compromise. That's one thing. I'm not married, but that's what I see from where I come from.
Oh, okay.
Where I see like my mom. You know, one thing, there are things you'll have to compromise. There is a way you are supposed to, like for men, they really need respect, support. That's one thing. And pride. Tunawacha pride inje. Pride.
Kasi tumezaliwa na pride. We are women.
Let me tell you, you can't go with pride.
We don't have pride.
You can't make anything with pride. It will fall. It will definitely fall, including marriage. You have to be humble, Lisa, in life.
We are humble.
Humble. The same way, you'll have to be humble, even in the house. Not, unajua, and for men, even for me, I normally say, we can't talk much about marriage because we are not married, okay? And we can't give advice about marriage.
Well, we don't understand.
But if you love your woman right, they'll definitely, automatically, they submit.
Yeah, but I think one thing, the problem is, thank you for giving us that. The thing is, men doesn't like women who are so empowered.
And let me come
They
get
don't.
to that point.
They don't like a woman. You find a man sitting with a woman who has a high salary. Your marriage it at last.
No, let me tell you the thing. Kitu inaribingi Lisa is, it's not about a woman is more empowered,
tu
but
story.
what are you doing kwa hiyo title?
No, maybe okay. I'm giving
Lisa,
this.
sio na mwanamke ako na pesa mwenye hata mwanaume zimwambia.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm coming.
And if there is one thing that men hate, it's disrespect. in
No, not
marriages.
disrespect. This
It's
lady,
disrespect and
this
pride.
lady, no, not pride. We are women. We are created that way. This lady, she's doing a higher job. Her salary is 310,000. I think she's one of those leader in the banks of CBK. And the man is doing a lower job. He's a manager somewhere.
Yeah.
And this woman one day raised to say, "You're my man. Let me do the bills this month,
Yeah.
or I do the school."
Yeah.
Hey, the man called the family, told the mom, "Huyu mwanamke ananionaje? Anaona kama sijiwezi. Anaona nikaneza lipa school fees kama nani, hata mimi nitaweza." And then the man who gave all his salary to school fees and paid the bill, and by the end of that he was broke. And the woman just say, "You're my husband, tumeoana. I just want to we share the bills." The man was like, "Hapana, mimi ni mwanaume, siwezi fanyiwa kitu na mwanamke kama nani." I think that is a problem. Men doesn't like women who are higher than them. They want to step on, I think, not step on us, but it's like the old days. I'll come with a prehistoric story, because old days we were slaves of men. We were told to take care of a man. We're not supposed to make decision as a woman. You're not supposed to say anything, because the families are the man is the one to decide what you're going to wear, what you're going to eat, what you're going to do. But since that thing changed the organization, women started coming up saying, "No, we cannot." We also want to make decision, the family. We also want us to, because you'll find a man dies in the old days, the brothers are right to inherit the wife, because the wife doesn't have a say, all the inheritance. So I think men doesn't like a woman who is more empowered. They can't marry, because I've seen women who has all this money. They are more empowered. Women with the class, they have cars. We need these women have everything. But men can't marry them. They don't want to approach
It's not
them.
about marrying. I think men get intimidated by more like highly empowered women.
But why? I think that's what they want.
The thing is, it's not like the why, but it's like they fear how these women, we can say like a less empowered una ule mama kwa hapa chini, like example, acha niseme kama mtu kama mimi na mtu like a governor, okay? Do you know like the responsibilities this governor has? It's not the same responsibilities I have. This woman has the whole county in her hands, okay? She won't have time ati ya kukimbizana sijui na the husband, sijui kutafutana sijui na kupiga pasi, kupika, sijui kufanya nini. That's where the problem comes in. And what men normally look at, if I'm marrying you, you're coming in as my wife, of course there are those responsibilities you have to do you have to play your role as a wife.
But nowadays men are authoritative. They were like, "You have to cook for me by force."
I don't think so. It's how even you communicate. Some things just know from the word go even before going into that marriage. Unaona? And I think we are dwelling so much on marriage, and I don't have like any.
We are not married, and I'm not me. For me, I'm not looking.
You are single, Lisa.
Me, I'm single. I'm not looking. I'm not ready to handle this gender. This gender si rahisi. So guys, we were talking about boy child issues. As a boy child, I love how boys are. You be strong. I know community makes you have to be strong. You have to be brave. You have to blah blah blah, all those things, because you're a man. You don't have to cry. You're in pain. You're a man. Hata kama umesota, you're a man. But me, I love men, because men, they will do anything. They have money in their pockets. So I always want to be like, well, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they are sold. You find a man has a lot of things in his mind. A woman won't keep quiet. A woman will go to another lady and tell, Winnie, Lisa, okay, I have this problem. How can you help me? But women don't help each other. I'm not lying. When I've told Winnie my problem, there's nothing you're going to do. A woman don't. a woman
It's
doesn't
on a
support.
trauma.
But when I go, not you, I'm saying
Like
my another
generally.
generally, when you lady tells a lady their problem, hakuna support, they won't. Muni prove wrong.
And because you speak so much, and like you talk so much about the girl child, and you fight.
I fight for them. I fight because
them. And what's the reason?
I don't know why. I really don't know. I've tried to learn that. Even I've tried scientifically. It's something like it's naturally.
So a woman is the enemy of
another woman. Yeah, you find it so easy for a woman to tell a man his problems mentally. Yeah, and a man will really respond. But when you tell a woman, will be like, and akuambia usijali, and then she's going to share with another lady.
Yeah,
that I think is naturally. So for me, even I say I have a mental issue or something, brother, I'll go to a man because a man will listen, but a man won't go to a man. I think it's the opposite.
Yeah,
we are going vice versa. So guys, that's the you prove me wrong you prove me wrong where I'm wrong. Maybe kama sijasema ukweli, but ni ukweli. That is the truth. Women don't support women. I really don't know, but we have a lot of organization about women, girl child. When you say about girl child is not all about sanitary pads. It's a lot of things to talk about with a girl child. Boy child si inawea peke yake. Not inawea, to underwear. Do you provide under? Because some boys approached me someday. They told me, Lisa, you fight for girl child sanitary pads. Tulete underwear na vest.
We do. For me, when like organizations, maybe when we partner with this the other foundations where they are like advocating for the girl child, they want us to be part of their events and everything. For me, I go as a representative of the boy child. So if I come there, of course I'm coming as a representative of the boy child. And what will I bring to the table for this boy child? Of course I'll get them something. If you are taking goodies for the girl child, definitely I'll sort my boys.
And it's okay, sijakata. Boys love when they are bought underwears and all that vest stuff. Wanapenda kubuy
boxers and
boxer. They look, and even the socks. But Gen Z siku hizi winimona wanataka vitu kubwa, buy a scar, buy
pressure.
Pressure.
Just live within your limits bana.
You find a boy akona underwear moka boxer moja ameva 1 week. I don't know, nimetoboka. Winnie kwa pa by the support. Ukidai ka boxer, Winnie haizi kosa kukuletea. Umesikia? Winnie yako.
Nitakuletea boxer.
She's a activist, Boy child lazima mpande, lakini pale State House mbadilishe kidogo, si kila siku ni boy child. Atuelewi cry yetu kama women. I think mtu alinijibu hapa, si Tanzania ni sawa, tuko Tanzania lakini we are in Kenya, we will try. You will see how it's going to bring an impact. Sasa you're a girl child. I told you, when you give a girl child education, a good education, the girl comes back to the community. Mona, we never to the society. Yeah. No, you come back to the community.
Grateful, by the way, we are very grateful.
Yeah, nowadays a woman can talk, anarudingi back the society. Usione ati sasa huyu mshani kifunza, ole watu hapana. She comes back to the community because a woman understands what really affects people, because they get attached. So do you have any final words as we close up this beautiful conversation we had? Boy child, mi niko na maswali mingi kibao, lakini we're gonna do it next time, right?
Yeah, sure.
So do you have any final words, boy child pale mtani? Tupatie ka final word. What is your final word about the boy child?
For me, what I'll say is, as my slogan goes, let's change the attitude of the multitude, and let's create a safe space for this boy child, for them to be able to express what they feel. And if other organizations can come up and support with what we do, we'll really appreciate it. And another thing, my foundation is called Make a Community Thrive Foundation, and we have Instagram page. You can follow us there, Make a Community Thrive. And in case of any inquiries, I think should I leave my number? Maybe I can just DM. I can leave my number. I think you'll put my number.
Hey. Yeah, it's
So
okay.
in case
It's
of
okay.
anything, in case of and I have a lot of programs that I do with the need to empower the boy child. And as I said last week, we really empowered more than I think we were like 50. We empowered like 50 youths on that day, and they really got help. And for sure, I think we can transform this society if we can be able to help each other in this race. Yeah.
Okay, so boy child kwa pale mtani, kitu sikusumbue, isikukule sana akili. It's always good to talk. It's always good to talk and tell people kuongea ni mzuri. Ukiambia wenzako pale mtani, you can look for Winnie, amesema pale atacha namba yake. Mtaongea na yeye, akona nyinyi.
Yeah.
So ameshika sana boy child in the community, so she will give you a number. This has been a good time. We need maybe give us a social media handles, you can find you and their contact pale. Tukifinish.
For me, I just have like an Instagram account. I'm not on Facebook. So I have like my handle is Winnie_Ruthia. I think you'll put it down there, my Instagram page. Yeah, you can even DM me if you want us to have like a conversation, if you want to inquire anything from me. Yeah, I think you'll find me on Instagram.
Utupatie namba, unasahau.
Pia namba nitawapatia. So niseme ama mtaiandika?
Wewe sema tu.
Niseme tu. Okay. 0741125432. That's my number. Nani atu boy child wenye anyway, yeah, I'm joking. So you can get me. That's my number.
Tujasikia mzuri, lakini tutaandika hapo chini. Down on our screens you will get the number where it is will to Britain Winnie. And I want to appreciate my team behind everything. There is a Justice pale amekuwa videographer mkali sana. We have a good strong producer is Mr. Douglas Ojiambo. There are many behind the scene. Kwangi kazi Aikongi kazi rahisi. So I want to say to appreciate my team behind the scene. We have Justice pale, videographer mkali sana. And we have the producers Douglas Ojambo, and we have our editor who is Wycliffe Ojunga. All these people are behind the scene. And guys, it has been me, your host Lisa Wanyande. And always remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Tell a friend about Wave Talk Show on Atec TV. Subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to all the channel. We are all available on social media, Instagram, X, WhatsApp. We have a number which runs down the screen. Usichanganye, because there's a number for Winnie that will be running down the screen, also our contact. And also you can text us, you can call us. We're always there, share comments and share thoughts. And it has been a good night, and I really appreciate your time, Winnie. Come again next time. And guys, it's a goodbye and a wrap for me. Bye bye, see you next time.